You know, poor people will never experience true wealth, what mornings feel like when money is no longer a limitation. There are experiences you'll never touch if you stay broke, and nobody wants to say it out loud. There are people making more money in a single month than most people will make their entire lives. And some people will work hard their entire lives and never experience any of these. It's time to choose a side because you didn't find this video by accident. Here are 15 things poor people will never experience. Welcome to ALUX, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Number 1. Buying your parents a house and retiring them. You tell them you want to take them out to eat and celebrate. They get into your car, you drive around, and stop in front of a house. You tell them you want to show them something. They're almost brought to tears thinking you just bought yourself a house. They're so proud. As they get out of the car, you hand your mom a keychain. It's got their name on it, and it clicks for them, but they freeze. Your dad is trying to process what's happening. Your mom starts bawling. It is big, it's clean, it's their dream house. After a couple of hugs in the driveway, they muster up the courage to open the door and step inside. There, you let them know you paid off all of their existing debt, and you put together a fund that will take care of them until they're no longer with you. You thank them deeply for believing in you and just being your parents. You just made a memory so deep that none of you will ever forget it. The look on their face, the pride, the relief, is now tattooed on your brain forever. You did them proud, and you've earned it. Number 2. Mornings in your home, not worrying about rent, utilities, or any other expenses. You've never slept this good. You wake up rested, smile, and linger in bed just a little bit longer. There's no reason to rush and no anxiety creeping in. You bought this place in cash. Elite designers made sure it's perfectly designed for you. You've got the view, the toys, the comfort that you've always dreamed of. You hit the gym while a chef is making you a tasty but healthy breakfast. You're in better physical shape than you were in your 20s. Your mental state is great. Although you've earned everything you have, it still feels unreal to have this life. You're beyond grateful. There's no rent, utilities are on auto pay, you've got someone who makes sure you don't have to see a bill ever again. Can you imagine the chemistry in your body knowing that you can buy almost anything you want and do anything you want without checking a price tag? Most people don't have that luxury when they go to the supermarket, and you can do it with cars, trips, or passion projects. Number 3. Fixing a really expensive medical problem with a check. One of your loved ones gets sick. Like, really sick. The kind of sick where the news spreads fast and eyes water quickly. It's your mom. You pick up your phone and within the hour you're in touch with one of the best medical professionals at the forefront of research. They're running a trial on a new procedure that they say is a breakthrough. You get them into the trial. You write a check and it freaking saves their life. You converted money into years of you having them with you. You remind yourself that this is why you made money in the first place, so that when this happens, you'll have a shot. It doesn't even have to be life-threatening. Any pain you or your loved ones feel, you can wave a magic dollar wand and solve it. How blessed you are to leverage the best medicine out there for your well-being. Number 4. Hanging out with your favorite artist or a celebrity. Watching your favorite artist live is a bucket list item for most people. Their bucket list is to sit front row at their concert. But your reality is different. You've got a backstage pass. You know the promoter, the organizer. You're in the green room laughing it up with them. They know you and you know them. They've been to your house. They even know your mom's name. You get early access to their work because you're part of their inner circle and they're a part of yours. There's a parallel world that most people don't know, of back rooms and restaurants and experiences inaccessible to anyone else. You are on the inside. Number 5. Getting world-class guidance. Money buys you access. It buys you solutions and answers. You lack motivation. You've got Tony Robbins personally coaching you through it. Launching a business? Alex Hormoz and Russell Brunson build the systems for you. Dr. Stephen Levine does your plastic surgery. Same for philosophy, spirituality, and happiness. Can you imagine how it would feel to have world-class experts make you their focus? Now, this is all up for purchase, but it literally costs over $2.5 million per year to maintain it. poor people get advice from people as poor or as angry as they are. This kind of access and information should be available to everyone, so we fixed this. Inside the ALUX app, we find world-class performers and have them break down their coaching secrets. We've spent millions of dollars on what you're about to access right now. Go to alux.com/app and download it. You might not have everything else on this list, but this one about guidance, we can help you with that, and the rest of it will unfold. And as a gift, scan the QR code on screen for 25% off your yearly subscription. Number 6, sleeping in a presidential suite. You walk into one of the most iconic hotels in the world, and your luggage is already inside the room. You take the dedicated elevator up, and the suite is larger than the house you grew up in. You share this experience with your loved ones. They're running around, and the whole place is filled with laughter. You all change into robes, and the food cart arrives with some of the best food you've ever eaten. And as you eat, you see how happy everyone around you is. You look around at the view, the place, the life you get to live, and you nod to yourself. You did good, kid. Number 7, knowing you can afford surrogacy, IVF, or adoption the second you want a kid. You don't have to beg the universe. You sit down with the best people in the world and you say, "This is what we want. Make it happen." No panic, no waiting for a miracle, no "we'll try again next year when we can afford it." How crazy is it to know that money can literally buy one of the best experiences that humankind has to offer? Number 8, never worrying about getting fired. You don't need to perform to get permission to exist. You've got people holding you accountable, but there's nobody threatening your well-being or that of the people who rely on you. You own the business. You own your schedule. You like working because it challenges you. Nobody tells you when to show up, what to wear, and how many vacation days you have this year. You can take your little girl to daddy-daughter dates at 1 p.m. on a Wednesday. This is how life is supposed to be. Number 9, turning a no into a yes with money. Now, some of you have a dirty mind and it has to do with the empty bank account. That's not what this is about. But even so, money gets you a maybe when otherwise it would have been an absolute no. The world is not meritocratic, it is resource-driven, and you don't speak the language yet. No more tables, no more tickets, no more seats, no more spots. Can't be done, it's impossible, I've got a boyfriend, they already have accepted a different offer. You need a permit or approval. They're all a function of their limited understanding of present reality, not what reality could become, because if you're a subscriber to ALUX, you know that reality is negotiable. Number 10, having options. The most expensive thing poor people can't afford is choice. The gap isn't money, the gap is options. The most elite thing you get to do is walk away. You can walk away from anything that doesn't suit you. Someone disrespects you, belittles you, or tries to pressure you, you get up and leave, no repercussions. When you're this rich, your life is abundant with options and opportunity. They come to you. It's a real-life Shark Tank where you choose what you want to double down on. You can take big swings because you're protected. You have large cash reserves for opportunities. The market just crashed? Buy at a massive discount. You failed the first time, you try again and again and again. You've got as many shots at a target as you want. Eventually it hits, and you're even richer and more successful than before. If you're doing over $1 million per year, join the private community in the ALUX app. We want to help you get to 10 million, so go to alux.com/app. Number 11, spontaneous first-class around-the-world trips. You wake up your significant other with just 2 carry-ons that you packed without them knowing. You have them get dressed because there's a car waiting outside, and it takes you to the airport. You access the lounge through a private path. You have a croissant and flat white while you're waiting. They don't know where you're going, but you're enjoying every minute of this. Your life is exciting. You walk out to the plane, and it looks more like a hotel than what other people know an airplane to be. You're either flying private or first class. Either way, you're greeted with champagne, caviar, and you snuggle together. If you've got enough money, you can choose your climate, so you're going somewhere warm. There's a beach house, fresh fruit, and privacy. You, my friend, are living everyone else's fantasy. Number 12, no existential dread, anxiety, or boredom. You don't worry, not about shelter, taxes, or tomorrow. There's no mental math, just peace. You're not afraid that everything will go away someday. You'd be surprised to learn this, but we've met people worth over $100 million that are scared they might accidentally go broke, and it's actually keeping them up at night. And speaking of losing money, number 13, losing $1 billion and still being okay. Now this one is hard to picture because it sounds insane. But at the top, money works differently. You lose $1 billion and you don't lose your lifestyle. At that point, money is just a number on a screen. It has no emotional ties to you anymore. You can gauge how well you're doing in life by how much money you could lose without your lifestyle changing. You know you're rich if you can lose $1 million on a deal and it still feels like business as usual. You know you're rich when you can lose $1 billion and it's just another market fluctuation. Number 14, not being in a rush. Picture this: not having to hurry, not being stressed, not being late, not feeling like you're about to miss it. You stop living on deadlines that aren't yours. You don't make desperate decisions anymore. You don't rush your family moments. You don't rush to prove yourself. You're already there. The race is over. You're on the other side of that finish line. You did it. You're enjoying the reward. And number 15, fixing a big problem in your community. You see things that are broken, and you've got the power to fix them. Even as you're listening to this right now, there's something that you would fix if only you had the money. Think about the power of literally changing the lives of others and making your community better because you exist. You're the one who gives more than you take. You're the one who gives them a chance. If that's not freaking motivation to get absolutely wealthy, we don't know what is. So tell us, why do you want to get rich? What's something you can't wait to do? Let us know in the comments. And since it's a Sunday motivational video, here is your Sunday motivational bonus. Living multiple lives. Now, this is a concept just for the true A-Luxers. Did you know that if you're rich enough, you can live multiple lives instead of just one? Most people have only one identity their entire life because it takes 40 years for that effort to compound. If you're smart and you figure out the money part early, something unlocks. Every 10 years, you can choose to be someone else without pressure of providing. If you're serious about building wealth, you can get there in 10 years. Solve money between 25 and 35. Then, every 10 years afterward, you can be somebody else. You could be a painter, a writer. You can live in different places. You can explore. You can discover, contribute, build, sail the world if you want to. That's what makes this life worth living. You're meant to live that kind of life, okay? You're meant to be free. So we have a gift for you. After the update, the membership for our app will cost $299 per year. But here's a secret QR code reserved just for the true A-Luxers. Scan it, and we'll lock in your membership at only $99 per year. It's our way of contributing to your journey. We're on a mission to make 1,000 millionaires, and we're about to hit that first 100. We want you to be next, so you can do all of the things mentioned on this list and then some. So scan that secret QR code, get the exclusive discount, and we'll see you on the inside.